Hey guys, what's up? It's Flex, and today I bring you a Jax game, a Jax top versus Nautilus. People have been asking me to play Jax. I don't know. Jax kind of takes a lot of time to vamp up and has a suspect early game, but I mean, it's basically Aurelia. But I'm definitely gonna start playing him a lot more. Um, this game went pretty well, and I just need to practice with him again. That's pretty much it. Anyways, I thought I was going up against Riven, which I wasn't because I didn't look at the champ select properly. I think I was AFK. Pretty sure I was AFK.
You're right in the rift.
But again, I went Jax. The plan was to start with a flask and then get a cloth armor and go up against Riven. But then I realized, I was like, wait a minute, I'm against Nautilus. So, a little different. Anyways, I want you to do this if you're watching
30 seconds
bronze,
now.
silver, gold, plat, diamond, whatever.
Imagine if
It's
I
pretty
had
good
a
to do this
real
with Jax.
weapon.
Just
Imagine
before you go
if
into
I
lane,
had a
pick a
real
camp.
weapon. Imagine
So
if I had a
unlock
real
E level
weapon.
1 and just walk up and do the camp.
Minions have spawned.
What you're gonna do is activate E as soon as the camps come up and kill the small ones first. Just smack it over and over again. Recall. I bought boots because I figured, you know what, I don't need the cloth armor. And pretty much just gonna start laning against Nautilus. Nautilus has some decent damage early with his W and his E and his Q. That's good damage right there. That was 300 damage. And he took about 200. So again, all I'm doing here is I'm focusing on farming. If he's coming in to harass me, then I'll pop Counter Strike and use my stun. But again, my priority here is just to farm and ramp up as quickly as I can. Let's see, he has a good harass. Similar to Maokai, they deal quite a bit of magic damage. They got the level 3 advantage there, so I went ahead and went aggressive. And pushed him out a little bit. But again, only because I was level 3 and he was level 2. And that's the advantage of taking a camp. And he misses the cannon. So, it's good. And I have my flasks. And just farming, try not to miss any CS.
There's blood in the water.
It's not smart to use your Counter Strike in lane like that, but I used it so I can deal AoE damage to the minions to help me shove in quicker. Alright, went ahead and went double Dorns. I wanted to go double Dorns Blade, since I didn't have one, because normally you start off with a Dorns Blade. But I went ahead and went Dorns and a long sword. The Dorns Blade was really just to get the extra bonus health and a nice lifesteal passive. Just trying to harass him down a little bit and shove him out so I can get him to burn teleport. But he was persistent. Sounds funny when you speed it up like that, yeah. Anyways, he hit level 6 and alright, so he burns flash here, I believe, and I die. Instead of flashing and chasing. Alright, so there's a couple misplays on my part earlier, but this is normally the combo you use to harass. Alright, here we go. Alright, so this is your combo. You're gonna auto attack once, auto attack twice, and then you empowerment Q and smack them with your passive. That is your combo. I really should have just flashed. I was like, you know what, I can make it out alive, which was wrong. And then what makes things worse is Nautilus or Nocturne tries to dive top lane and he dies too. Right here like this. He didn't even use the Z at all. There's W, he didn't even use it. So it was whatever. Alright, so this dude was talking smack and he was like, y'all are scrubs, y'all scrub dives, which they were, but alright, so I'm in the hole. Nautilus is 2-0. I'm 0-1, but I have 12 more farm than Nautilus. At this point, he has a lead, but the fact that I'm out farming him so hard is a really good sign. Alright, so if you have 1200 gold on Jax early in the game, you get your Sheen. If you do not have 1200, you get components for your Phage, which is what I did with a longsword ruby crystal. Alright, so this dude has a level advantage. He's got 2 kills. But again, I'm just ignoring him and farming. He doesn't pose a threat to me. Like I said, if you can farm anything on Jax, farm it. So I went ahead and farmed double golems, and I took the raptors and took the red buff out of, you know, he's jungling, it's early, might as well. I was waiting for the gank mid, but she ended up getting away. And recall and go back top. And I buy my Phage. And just farming. Really important that you do not miss farm. Alright, another thing, the vision. You do have a leap, you have a gap closer, and you have a stun, so if you can pick out the enemy jungler. Notice how I reset my auto attack with my W. Auto attack again, just like that. Your W resets your auto attack animation, so it's do 2 auto attacks in rapid succession. And I'm going back top lane to farm. We had a really bad dive the first time, so I was like, nope, we're not diving this. And I'm just farming. Again, look at these CS numbers alone. Okay, Nautilus is 2-0. I was 0-1, and the dude is just can't stop me. He has 54 farm to my 86. Excuse me. I mean, it's just super important on Jax to farm. Like, you know what, sure, you can, if you can get a kill and harass, go ahead, but just farm it up, and you're gonna be a monster if you farm well. I'm not gonna stop his recall, because if he recalls, then I free farm. I don't mind it at all. Again, here, killing the minions, not smacking the tower. Back into the camp, I'll walk right back into the lane to kill the minions. Ignoring him. If he wants to smack me, whatever, as long as I kill the minions. I actually get pretty low here, but I don't, like, again, I don't care. I want to kill the minions. I pretend to recall to try and bait him out. Whatever. Go to kill the minions. I end up dying 2v1, but still. I almost got away too. But I popped my ward and I didn't have enough mana for my Q. But if I would have gotten away. But again, that's one of the things you can do as Jax. Like, if you do have a ward, you can leap strike onto a ward to help you run away, similar to a Lee Sin. Right there, I could have leaped over. Master Yi's ulti was about to go down. Nautilus, I was out of Q range. Just keep things like that in mind. I was just clearly out of mana. Alright, so Nautilus has his Frozen Heart completed, and I have my Triforce completed at the same time. Now, let's put that into perspective. Okay, Doran's Blade, Doran's Ring, same price. Or actually, that's even more interesting. Alright, Doran's Ring is 400 gold. Doran's Blade is 440. So I'm up in gold there. He also has a Doran Shield, which is 440, I believe? Yeah, 440. I wish it said the price, but it doesn't. Anyways, he has a 440, a 400. I have a 440, 325. And I have a Triforce, and he has a Frozen Heart. Frozen Heart costs, if I am correct, 2450. 2,450 gold. Okay. Triforce is 3,700. Like, this, it's all about farming, man. Like, this isn't even fair. I have 500 more gold than he does. He has 4,300, 44. I'm at 48, and he has a kill, one kill more than me. Like it's not even, like it's so important for you to farm early. I get my Triforce, I TP back into lane, I'm farming again. This time, I take the tower before he can teleport. Again, I'm smacking the tower here because it's full health. If it wasn't full health, I'd be killing the minions.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
I knew someone was coming because he pushed extremely aggressively. I knew she couldn't kill me. I have Triforce. They can't. And I'm farming. Nautilus teleported bot lane, so I get the free waves.
The blue team has slain the dragon.
Alright, next thing I get is my Ninja Tabi. Flex, why'd you get Tabi? You're against Nautilus, Riven Stun, Annie Stun. I went Tabi, mostly for the armor and the passive. Alright, so look at the respect this dude. This dude is 3-0. This Nautilus is 3-0, I'm 1-2. And look at the respect he's giving me, like, he knows not to mess with me. I just ignore him and start farming again.
Blue team's turret
This is another example of how you harass. Alright, here we go. 1, 2. Alright, here it is. Here it is. Auto attack. Once, auto attack. Oh, I did it wrong.
Blue team's turret has
Ideally,
been
you want to
destroyed.
make it proc on your third item, on your third auto attack, but it's fine.
Tides always turn.
Perfect example of using your wards to leap over walls. I knew he was there, I knew he was forming, I knew that he was going to be nearby, so I put my ward over the wall, jumped over, and fought him. Rip. I upgraded my trinket early. You're with Jax, you kind of do want to upgrade it early because, like, you can leap strike on them. And I'm proxy farming.
Shut down. Red team's turret has been destroyed.
And I take
Red
another
team's
jump.
turret has been destroyed.
Always farm the jungle whenever you can. I was gonna take wraiths, but I saw Nocturne rotating, so I was like, I'll leave those up for him, I guess. And I finished my Cutlass. Now, you always want to get the Cutlass first, instead of the recurve bow, because with the Cutlass you can choose between getting a Hextech Gunblade or a Blade of the Ring King. And I'm fighting him again.
Killing spree.
The double ward on his body. Again, killed him easily. He has Frozen Heart Righteous, he doesn't do enough damage. Riven comes to play, didn't expect the game. Easy kill. And Riven wasn't going to be able to 1v1 me anyway. And I'm back to farming.
Imagine if I had a real.
So much disrespect towards him. He was BMing me early in the game. Like when he was 2-0 and he killed us twice. He BM'd quite a bit, so I was like, alright, sure. Again here, I'm not hitting the tower, I'm killing the minions, because I want the farm. Killing the tower is great, but the minions are better. As Jax in the solo, like, minions are better. Now I'm ignoring him and smacking him. I sensed that someone was coming, so I went ahead and jumped away. And the fact that he continued chasing me proved that I was correct. Sure enough, he was right there. Alright, next thing I decided to go with the revolver. And Flex, why'd you go with the revolver? And that is, the spell map is really nice to get. With your W, you get like 200 health back with the lifesteal and the W empowerment because it is magic damage. And Mastery, my counter strike was down, so there was no way I can fight him. But there's a perfect example of how you can use leap strike to run away. I saw someone place a ward, so I decided to face check this, and I used with my stun up. And since I walked over a ward, he saw that I was down from counter strike, and he fought me. And again, clutch ward over a wall, just jump over. He stopped because he didn't know where I was, and got away. And again, I go for the spell vamp there because you get a lot of health back from your WQ, and because technically, since it is your ultimate does give you armor based off AD and MR based off your ultimate. So with that item alone, I got 91 armor and 68 MR for my ult, which means Riven has no chance, even with Nautilus dead. No chance. This dude can't kill me either. I'm just smacking him all day. Okay, he flashes. Cool. I jump over the wall with a ward, and I chase him down. I'm gonna dive you. I'm gonna dive you. But again, utilizing Jax's kit. He flash? Cool. I jump over the wall. And there you go. I still had my flash for the dive right here. Or I didn't even need it. Not bad. 2 for 0. And I finished my gunblade just now. So with my gunblade, I get... With my gunblade, it gives me 99 armor, 76 MR. A lot of spell vamp and a lot of lifesteal. I killed him with my gunblade. How awesome is that? The gunblade deals magic damage as well. So it doesn't deal physical damage like Blue the Ring King does. So when this guy ran away, I shot him with my gun and killed him. I see that again in slow motion. See that again in slow motion. There's the flash. And there's the gunblade. Get wrecked. And then we get wrecked because we tried to 2v5. Yeah, Tipper's kind of screwed us over a little bit. Blue team double kill. Next thing I'm going for is Randuin's. Oh wait, I got a double kill. Oh yeah, I ran down the middle. So he baited, he died. Oh, why aren't I on Jax, please? I see Bromland the Q, so what do? Jump to a minion, activate my E, flash onto her because she wasted her clarity, or her cleanse for some reason. And easy as that. Again, to gap close, I didn't have the Q on her, I took it on the minion to get me closer so I can get her within flash range. Even if they're not within distance of your Q, you can Q to things next to them.
Red team double kill.
Again. Jumped over a wall to catch up to this guy.
Red team double kill.
Utilizing Jax's kit to its full potential. Saw this E in the top lane. That was a really good arrow. Arrow lands. Ruby. And I'm farming again.
Blue team double kill.
Actually, I believe I go Frozen Heart here.
Tides always turn.
Again, if he engages onto me, I can 1v1 him easily. If he engages onto me, it's because somebody's here to help him. Bounce a Q, jump onto a minion, see you later. Really easy. And I'll take a red buff. I'm 9 and 4. Knock is 5 and 7. I'm taking the red buff. Not sure what Nautilus is thinking. Jump to a ward, hit him with the gunblade, and he's dead.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Look at this guy's build path. Okay, from Frozen Heart into Righteous into Thornmail. Okay. No respect for my magic damage whatsoever. Jax deals a ton of magic damage as well. Okay. Especially with Gunblade. Because the Gunblade deals magic damage when you proc it. Okay. So that's why I was able to come in pretty easily. Get my CDR. And I finished the Frozen Heart here. But then again, we see them at Dragon, so we immediately go for Baron. Jax destroys Barons. With his Triforce and his W. We got that. Actually, Riven decided to 3v1 us. Prom blocked the ulti, which is really good. And then he decided to come in right after. It's wrecked as well. And then Andy decides to come in one by one. I walk in the back because I'm a little low. I'm gonna let my Braum take damage, and then I'm gonna jump onto Vayne and the stun. GG. And then we take the turn. Oh hey, it's Nautilus. By one. They come. Watch this. This dude procs the Baron to try and draw aggro to us, and then he flashes over the pit and decides to die to the Baron.
Red team has scored an ace.
Hey, he stopped the Baron though. I'll give it to him. Oh yeah, see, there's a big fat wave top. I'm gonna go top lane. 86 health for a Q, 212 for a W. See how much health I get back. 94 when I proc my passive, 108 when I activate my W. Gunblade is pretty strong with the sustain order. A recall finished my Frozen Heart. Next thing I'm getting is a Giant Spell. The Giant Spell was more for a Warmog. I'm too tanky and he can't really do anything against me. He gets melted. And we do the Baron. Now this does better this time. Go top lane, take the farm. There are two options you can go do here. With the Giant Spell, you can go. There are three options with the Giant Spell that are logical. You can go Frozen Mallet, Branduins, or Warmogs. Warmogs would not have been bad there because I did have a lot of armor in MR. So this dude does no damage to me. It was quite a bit, but it wasn't that much. He had to flash onto me. The exhaust and anti-stuns what really killed me. But again, I call Worth. I'm applying pressure and causing people to come up. You take mid lane. Really simple. Like I said, that's what you do as Jax. You just apply pressure. I end up whole buying my Thornmail. So I was like, you know what, Riven killed me. They have a Yi. Let me go ahead and get my Thornmail. So I have 334 armor, 80 MR, which increases to 116 plus 334. That's 444. 444. 16 or plus 6. 450. So I have 450 armor when I press R. My MR is 80, which goes up by 96, which is 176, I believe. My math is correct, which I believe it is. We'll see right now when I press R. That's a lot of armor MR. Alright, so press R there. And I have 3 stacks. I have 3 stacks of the Black Cleaver onto me, so. But when I press R, I have 383 armor and 200 MR. There you go. A couple of things important here. One, Nautilus is taking the dragon for some reason. There's no way he can take it. We have vision of the bush, and this is what's important. So I can land my 3-man stun. So I activate my E. In comes Nocturne. We'll get a 3-man stun, but we'll get the 2-man stun. Alright, so I go for Riven, and immediately I see Master Yi going on my AD carry. So instead of going on Vayne, I turn back to help the AD carry.
Double kill.
We're unable to save her, but I mean, that's what we do. We kill the jungler, we take the dragon. Alright, so I end up deciding to go with the Frozen Mallet here. I could have afforded the Warmog there. Yeah, I had 1400. But I said, you know, let me get the Mallet just for the raw HP and sticking power. I didn't really need it because I had Gunblade, but I wanted to experiment with it a little bit. And I'm farming. Interesting why they decided to pick. Again, applying pressure. This time my team is there to back me up. Because normally you don't want your team to be with you when you're applying pressure like this. But pushing, you don't want your team to be there. But this time, threw them off. The team was there. And we fought them. Eddie. 90's about to go down. Riven's next. And I still have like 1300 health.
Red team double kill.
I mean, it's pretty much GG from there, you know, I'm just too tanky.
Turret has been destroyed.
Oh yeah, the game ends here, we didn't even get to do anything. Well, pretty much what you want to do is Jack's farm. Okay, I'm at 310 farm, this dude's at 186. He's so far behind in gold. He has 12k gold, I have 18k gold. Okay. Builds builds to what your enemies are bringing forth. Okay. They have a Riven. Riven has 8 kills. Is she fed? Not really, but she has 8 kills. They have a Mastery who has 11 kills. He is fed. He does not go for a Last Whisper. He goes for a Yomu's. So the armor will be okay. I mean, the 20% armor pen is good, but I mean, the Last Whisper is what'll kill you as Jack stacking armor. So again, I just Triforce rush always. Even though I bought boots, I still rush Triforce. Rule of thumb for me is if you have 1200 gold, buy the Sheen. If you do not have 1200 gold, then buy Phage components. And if you don't have enough for the Sheen but do have Phage components, just buy the Phage. Okay. But yeah, finish the Triforce. Flex, why did you go Gunblade and not Blade of the Ring King? Okay. One, I'm not a real big fan of Blade of the Ring King as an item in general. I think it's too expensive. I don't think it brings enough for the price that it demands. So to me it's situational. I don't like getting it on Aurelia. I don't like getting it on Jax. If I had to choose between, I mean, I'll get it, but I'm not a fan. So, especially on Jax, because on Jax, when you build ability power, you get more MR from your ultimate. And you're going to notice that in my Masteries, I have ability power Masteries also. Okay, if we go to the very beginning, you'll see that I start the game off with some AP. 7 AP. Right? That's from the ability power Masteries. Right. I get AD Masteries too, I'm just saying I get both. Alright? So, I mean, went for the Gunblade there because gives you more armor, more MR, still gives you the slow, and the spell vamp is really nice for extended fights. It's really good to have. Alright. Next thing I went for was Frozen Heart. And I went for Frozen Heart even though it doesn't affect Master Yi's ultimate because I wanted the CDR. CDR was very important to me. Okay, with my CDR, my Q was up. Let's take a look. My Q had a 4.8 second cooldown, W had a 2.4 second cooldown, my counter strike had a 6.5 second cooldown. That, and this was a minute. Those are really low cooldowns for somebody as OP as Jax. Okay, and I only had 20% CDR. Imagine if I had 40, you know? So yeah, CDR is really important on Jax. It's important on most top laners actually. I find that they have that in common. But again, Frozen Heart there because the CDR mostly. The armor was nice, the aura was okay, but the aura didn't really affect someone like Master Yi. Nautilus wasn't a big deal. Wow, he got magic pen boots. That's interesting. But Frozen Heart was CDR, armor and mana and aura really good too. I went for Thornmail in case I get singled out by Vayne or Yi in a team fight. I think I can handle Master Yi pretty easily. Vayne, on the other hand, deals percent health damage. So that's one of the main concerns for my Thornmail. Why not Randuin's? Good question. I did not go Randuin's because I felt that the CDR from Frozen Heart would be a lot more valuable than the armor and passive from Randuin's and the health. That's why I got a Giant's Belt and stopped there. I mean, you can get the Giant's Belt a little earlier, and that'd be fine also, but I don't know. I mean, Randuin's is such a great item. It's such a great defensive item, but I mean, if you think about it, I have a slow already from Gunblade, which is what Randuin's active does. I have a attack speed debuff, which is what the Frozen Heart does. and I had some bonus health from Triforce. I mean, if you think about it, and I had the armor. I had 100 armor from Frozen Heart, so the armor's taken care of. The active is taken care of from Gunblade. The slow attack speed debuff is there for Frozen Heart. The only thing I was really missing, the only thing I missed out on was health. You know what I mean? That's why it's. I mean, other times I'll go Randuin's. It really depends on their team comp. Okay. I mean, Randuin's isn't wrong. I just like Frozen Heart, like coupled with my Gunblade. It's a good question though. It's not wrong. You can definitely build Randuin's, and you could build it here. Okay. And Ninja Tabai with Distortion Boots. Tabai because they had a Vayne and a Mastery and a Riven, pretty much. They did have Anti-Stun, they did have Nautilus, Root. But I figured Tabai was more important. So 12, 5, and 11. Good game. Wasn't that bad. Wasn't that bad. Yeah. But again, let's go over the Jax's ultimate again for those of you that don't know. Grandmaster Smite. Every third consecutive strike, Jax deals 220 plus 98 additional magic damage. Every 3 auto attacks. That's 300 magic damage. Okay, that's a lot. And every 3 auto attacks with my attack speed, Jax deals a lot of magic damage. Okay, my E is physical damage. My W is magic damage. So if you stack it together, that is 310 plus 260. That's 570. 570 magic damage and 1 auto attack. That's a lot. That's what makes Jax so unique. You know? And it gives you bonus armor equal to 70 plus 50% of your bonus AD. And magic resist bonus is equal to 70 plus 20% of your ability power. So when I press R, I get 123 armor and 98 MR. That's a lot. Okay. It's another thing I like about that Gunblade. And then the unique active is also magic damage, which you're doing a lot of magic damage. Alright, I mean, if you go flat AD or whatever, Nautilus is kind of tanky, a little bit. I'll give him that. But anyways, this was my Jax game. I really hope you all enjoyed it. I hope you learned from it, honestly. If you have any questions about the build path, the runes, the masteries, the runes and masteries are in the description, by the way. Please look at them. They are very specific and very important. Actually, I'll go ahead and show it right now. Alright, here you go. Alright, so for my runes, I do 2 attack speed quints, 1 armor quint, 9 AD reds, 9 scaling armor yellows, and 9 scaling MR blues. It's general. Normally people will go attack speed, quints, AD reds, MR, armor, blues, and yellows, but I throw in an extra armor quint just to help me with the lane phase. Good stuff, man. Learned a lot. I hope so. And the masteries is kind of tricky. Okay, and you're gonna have to pay attention. I take the 3 points in. I forgot what that's called. I totally forgot what it's called. But those are my masteries. The one that gives you AD and AP. I take all 3 of them, and I get the whole point in the 3rd row. AD AP mastery. No points in the pen and the scaling AD AP. Because on Jax you don't really stack AD or AP, so this isn't really that important. Spell weaving, blade weaving, of course, butcher feast, of course, double-edged sword, of course. 3 points in fury. Defensive masteries are pretty sad, but again, you take the AP masteries, that will definitely help you a little bit. Thanks, man. Earned a follower, learned a lot, and we'll keep watching. Thank you, man. I'm glad this helps. This is why I do this, to help people out. I'm certain that if you can play your Jax the way I play mine, you'll be out of bronze in no time, man. Trust me. I mean, again, I went against Nautilus. You won't see that much Nautilus in bronze.
Let's get in the fight.
Bazilka 13. Thank you for the follow, brother. Welcome to the family. Again, you won't see that much Nautilus in bronze, silver, maybe even gold. but he's similar to someone like Shen, Maokai, Dr. Mundo, like those really passive top laners that deal surprisingly amount of magic damage. Just farm. Farm the jungle too. But anyways, this is Flex Point. I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. I will see you guys later. Thank you for watching. Spread the love, and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you liked it. There will be many more videos to follow. I'll see you guys later.